Hey YouTube, how's it going? I wanted to talk to you today about these little things, eyelids. I think it's so interesting that for how little real estate our eyelids take up on our face, it's such a big topic of conversation, right? Like especially with those of us from Asian descent. So yeah, I want to talk to you about that today, give you my eyelid story, my eyelid journey, and help anyone out who wants to know how to go either monolid from double eyelid or go double eyelid from monolid, because I've done both. And that's because I was born with one double eyelid and one monolid. I noticed this in junior high school when I saw that one of my eyes is bigger than the other. Well, I could physically see more with my left eye, and I know that because my left eye is nearsighted and my right eye isn't. Upon further inspection, I saw that my left eye was a lot bigger than my right eye because it had a crease in it. And in order to make things symmetrical, I decided to make this eye a monolid to match this eye. I lived monolid life for a little over a decade. After college, or right around the end of college, middle college, when I started to really get into makeup, I really fell in love with long eyelashes and voluminous eyelashes, and I saw that my eyelashes were getting kind of hidden, like the base of them were getting kind of hidden under my eyelid, my monolid, and I wanted longer eyelashes, so I made a resolution to give myself double lashes, and this was double eyelids, and this was all without surgery. So I was able to go from having one of each to going monolid to having double lids, which is what I am now. I know you can't always tell, like when I have my eyes all the way open, it looks like I have looks like I don't have double lids, but if I like close my eyes halfway, maybe you could see that I do have double lids, and it really does make a difference in how my eyelashes look. My very sparse and short eyelashes, they are even smaller when I have a monolid. People with a crease, you have your upper eyelid skin, and then you have a crease here, and then it goes back into the lower half of your upper eyelid. So what happens is there's a fold here, and the skin folds back into your eye socket. So when your eyes are closed, you have this amount of skin that needs to cover your eyeball, the front of your eyeball, and then when you open it, you have excess skin. Hope that doesn't sound gross. You have the skin that was covering your eyeball, now it needs to go somewhere, so it just goes back into the eye socket. People with monolids have it kind of the opposite. We say they don't have a crease, but they do have a crease. It's just it hugs their eyelash line. Their crease is right here, right above the eyelash line, and then when they open their eyes, the extra skin goes on top of the eyelashes, which is why I said what I said earlier about like my eyelashes being short with monolids. I have seen people comment on really pretty makeup tutorials that are for monolids, and they say, oh, I wish I had monolids because this makeup look looks so pretty. My strategy, my method of getting a monolid isn't a one-time deal. It physically changes the way your skin folds, and you are undoing a habit and creating a new one. So it's not just for one time going out and getting makeup done and then the next day you go back to your natural eyelids. It really does take time to sort of curate this new look. So it's for if you want it at least medium to long term, because I think when I did it in junior high school, it took me, I don't even remember, maybe a couple of months. It might have even been less than that. But I was very, very adamant about getting my eyes even, so I did it every single morning. In order to achieve this monolid look, what you have to do is undo your double lid crease that's above your eyelash, that's way above your eyelash line, and then create a new crease that's right next to your eyelash line, right above the eyelash line. So what I recommend is that you, every morning when your eyes are still puffy and your crease hasn't been set for the whole day. It's a lot harder to do it in the daytime because your eyes have been open and your crease has been creasing. So do it every morning, do it when your eyes are puffy, and be very, very adamant about it. You have to build this new habit. So what you're going to do is close your eyes, raise your eyebrows, and then pinch your skin, ideally where your crease is. So it's kind of like when you fold a piece of paper and then you want to make the paper flat again, you fold it the other way. So similarly, if you close your eyes, pinch your eyelid where the crease is, open your eyes so the new crease is forming next to your lash line, and then let go, you will have a monolid. But what happens is when you blink, it goes away. So you need to keep your eyes open for as long as you can. When you blink, you would just have to do it over and over again. And I promise you, this is how I got monolid for my left eye when I was in junior high school. Close your eyes, pinch your eyelids where your crease is, look up, let go, and you will have your monolids. And then just don't blink for the rest of the day. But throughout the day, the longer you do it, you should feel that it will be more of a habit. And the other thing is, if you go a day without doing it, for example, I feel like it sets you back so far because you just did a lot of work in trying to undo this crease and then trying to create this crease, and then the next day you put this crease back. Like, I just think it takes away so much work. So really, really, really do it every single day. Make it a habit. Make it so your eyes are monolid. Go around like this. Again, tilt your head down and keep your focus sort of, your eyeballs sort of up so your eyelids are open your eyes are open as much as they can to cement the new creases and undo the old crease. For anybody wanting the opposites, for you people who would like double lids and you currently have monolids, which is what I did for my right eye, you are in a little bit more luck because you don't have to do this thing where you force your eyes to open and then you blink and it goes away. But the bad news is there's a little bit of an investment. I mean, it's not crazy amount of investment, but there are tools to help you. I know that there are a lot of crazy tools out there, like those. Have you seen those things that look like glasses because they hang on your ears, and then it's like a wire that goes into your face to force this crease? That's really scary and possibly dangerous. I mean, what if an accident happens? So I didn't do that. I think the two most popular methods now still are tape and glue. I opted for glue personally because I didn't want to have to deal with taping the wrong size or needing to cut something or something poking in my eye. I also think it's cheaper because you just have a bottle of glue compared to needing to continue to buy new tape. But I do know that people have had very good success with tape, so I don't think you can lose going either way. This is Clear Eye Talk. I bought it from a Japanese store, and it's just a bottle with a brush. See that? It's just a bottle with a brush with glue in it. And it also came with this prong type of thing. Well, it's a Y on one side and then just a stick on the other. And before we get into any of this, I want you to experiment with something. I want to see if you would even be a good candidate for doing this. I have tried doing double eyelids on my friends, and it doesn't always work out well, to be honest with you. I think people with thicker eyelids or people with more fat deposits up here have less luck than people with thinner eyelids. Before we go into the glue, I want to ask you if you could put a double eyelid in your eye without any glue or anything. Just see if you can give yourself a double eyelid by closing your eyes and using just your fingers while opening your eye, kind of putting a crease inside, forcing a crease into the socket and just seeing if that's comfortable, seeing if you can actually do it. If it goes away right away, you may need more practice or this may be not right for you. But that's what I used to do. I knew that I could do a double eyelid because I would do this and then I would get a double eyelid. With the glue, you are literally gluing your eyes open. You are putting glue on your lower half of your upper eyelid and then having it stick to the upper half of your upper eyelid. I've read forums and questions on people asking if this will work when they're asleep. When you're asleep, it absolutely will not work. You need to be awake with your eyes open in order to use this because it literally glues your eyes to each other, like your eyes lid to the other half of your eyelid. So here's a demo of me using the eyelash glue or eyelid glue to give myself a double eyelid. Take the brush and just sweep it onto my inner corner of my upper eyelid. I don't need too much. That should be good. I will poke into my upper eyelid. Lower my eyebrows so my skin folds over the crease. You see that? Folds over the crease. And then let go. And I can feel it sticking right under here. There were some times when I was doing this where I had to use this one to fix, make that line smooth, and you can already see that it's sticking. See that? So that's what the effect is. And you do have to do it every day in order to build this habit and just wake up with double eyelids. So I hope that helped you. It's really, I mean, this thing, I really, really like it. I mean, it's totally changed the way I do makeup, and I'm really happy I did it, and I think I'm gonna stay double-lidded so I can have my lovely long short eyelashes. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Having done both monolid and double lid, I think I can offer a lot to anybody who's wondering anything. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my blog. Talk to you soon. Bye.